Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Dawn, I love couture, and today's video is going to be a refilming of my 2021 Tiffany collection part 2, which is going to feature some housewares and leather goods. What I'm showing you right now is a canvas that I have on my wall that was made by an illustrator called Tiffany Gorl. She's based in Australia. Here's her signature here. And she does these limited edition canvases of some of her illustrations. And I bought this to go over my bureau and have this as a piece of art in my bedroom. I really, really, really love this piece. I love the car. I love the two ladies, one dressed like Audrey coming out of Tiffany. I've never seen this before. I just happened to see this on her website. And I thought that it was definitely something worth buying. So, wanted to show you that to start things off. And let me get right into the rest of the video. So, excuse me, if you hear me sounding really nasally, I have horrible allergies and I've been breathing through my mouth for weeks now. And it's just getting on my last nerve, so I do apologize. So, the first item that I have is what I'm using as a vase. This was actually one of the Tiffany candles. This was a jasmine candle. It was filled with jasmine wax. And once the candle was burned, I emptied, cleaned out the inside, and I bought these white roses from Amazon and some floral foam. And for another $10, I have a beautiful decorative vase that I keep on my other dresser. So I really think that this is something worth it. I'm going to show the bottom. And you can see, scented candle, jasmine. I would say that this is about 4.5 inches tall or so. So it's a pretty good size. I don't know that you can really put so much in the way of live flowers in it, but it's perfect for silks or something of this nature. They also sell some tea light sized candles, which are much, much smaller, and they come in a set of 3. They're not terribly expensive, and I would never have bought this candle if I wasn't able to reuse the vase. And, you know, it was kind of like a 2-in-1 gift, and since it's reusable afterwards, I really thought it was worth it. So the next item that I have is this porcelain trinket dish. And I believe that I purchased this from Poshmark. It was maybe $30 or so. This was made for a company's 30th anniversary, IDEC. Sorry for the noise. Mark Tiffany and Company, Japan. And you can see it has the world map. Inside, it's in perfect condition. The lid's in perfect condition. And it's just a nice little something to keep out on display. I've seen these on the Real for somewhere around $200, maybe better, which is just insane. Look on Poshmark and look on Etsy if you want something like this, because it's not worth $200, trust me. So the next item that I have, I'm actually wearing, and since I'm nowhere near camera ready, and I don't have a really good setup today, they're on my face. And if you've seen my other videos, you've seen my Tiffany glasses. Forgive me because I haven't had a chance to clean them well before this video. So there may be some smudges and smears, but you could see they have blue inside. And this is the Somerset design on the temples. And I've had these probably for 2 years now. I really like this frame. It's a very pretty frame. Doesn't scream Tiffany. It came in this blue hardshell clamshell case. It's like a patent leather. And it did come with a cloth, but I keep the cloth usually in, you know, one of the little organizers in my handbag, in a mini pochette, or maybe in a zip pocket or cosmetic pouch that I have in my bag. So I don't usually keep it in the case. And to be honest, I haven't been keeping my glasses in the case. Since the pandemic, I'm not wearing contact lenses as much as I used to, which basically I would use them all the time, but I'd rather not touch my eye constantly. So I've been using my glasses more and more, and they're basically always on my face because I can't see it all without them. So the next item that I have comes in this Tiffany pouch. And this was a Poshmark purchase because I've seen these and I was able to get this at an excellent price. And I kind of wanted to see what it would look like before I would invest money in Tiffany leather, because I adore the Tiffany blue leather. And as you can see, I'm not really sure what this collection was called, but it kind of has a paisley dot motif on it. Kind of reminds me of ocean waves. And it's all over front and back. And here's what it looks like on the sides. You can see that it's glazed. And inside there's a slot for cards and a larger compartment here. And another compartment for cards. And it does not have a snap closure. So when you're putting this in a bag, you really need to make sure that you're putting it in a place where other things aren't going to, you know, knock the flap up and bend it and make it curl. This is really pretty. I've had it for a while. I've used it quite a few times. It doesn't seem like it gets dirty that quickly. And I mean, let's face it, if we're keeping the inside of our bags clean, it's going to stay reasonably clean. And, you know, I don't really take it and knock it around. It's not getting scraped on the ground. So there really hasn't been any damage to it. I think that with normal wear, this is going to get much softer, and it's already soft. And I would say that this leather has an almost velvety feel to it. It really feels very, very soft and luxurious. And it's stamped inside Tiffany & Company, made in Italy. And they do have variations of this piece pretty much available all the time. So if you're interested in a small wallet from Tiffany, something that's close to this style is really worth getting. So before I get into the largest piece that I have, I just kind of wanted to give an idea of some other little crafty thing that I've done. So I have a Tiffany wine glass, which is not part of this video. But when I got the box, I said, you know, this is a really nice box. I should be able to do something with it because I can't see keeping a room full of boxes. So what I did was the leftover flowers that I put in the vase, I made a flower box with the Tiffany wine box. And the white bow was the bow that came around it. And I think I'm going to have to get it and pin it and, you know, somehow get it so that it stays up a bit more, because I don't really like the fact that it droops, but I did want to use the Tiffany ribbon. So basically this was a piece of decor that was completely free, since I already had the roses and I had the box. And typically this kind of flower box, I've seen them anywhere from $65 or $70, way, way, way up. So yeah, if you have a Tiffany box and if you kind of want to recycle it, just a little idea for you. And the next item that I have, I think maybe I saw one video of this ever on YouTube. Comes in a blue Tiffany dust bag. And I've seen these on the RealReal, and I really wanted to get one. And I don't know for what reason, but I have a couple of pre-loved Tiffany sellers that I follow on Etsy, and I wound up finding this item on Etsy, and I believe the seller is called the Attic Vintage. The Attic Vintage. And this woman sells all kinds of items from clothing, shoes, bags, and whatnot. Just various vintage items. And I believe that they have a physical store in New York. So I'm going to take out the item from the dust bag to reveal my Tiffany Gorl on the Go Tote. I haven't even used this yet. So I'm planning to use this for the fall because I believe that this bronze is a gorgeous fall color. So I'm going to go in a little bit closer and show that it has this leather flat tab closure. It says Tiffany & Company on both sides. I think that that's palladium coated too, in fact. And I'm going to take the air paper out because I did stuff it. Inside, it comes with a pochette, and it's attached with, whoops, this little leash here. It is removable, so you can use this on its own. And there's the Tiffany & Company label. Same tab closure that's on the bag. And inside, it's a gorgeous Tiffany blue. And this is leather lined also. And the cool thing about this bag is it's reversible. So you have the opposite side that's suede. So instead of having raised studs, what they've used on the bottom are these flat silver studs. So either way that you use it, you're going to have some protection at the bottom. I think that this is a really beautiful piece. It's a very well-made piece. And from what I've seen, it's hard to find one that's really in excellent condition because it seems like people kind of beat them up and stain them quite a bit. I would say that this is the same size as the Louis Vuitton Neverfull PM size. So it's about 13 by 9. Well, maybe 13 by 11 by 5, I think. I should have measured it, but, you know, since this is a refilming, I kind of ran into it a little bit too quickly. But, yeah, you can see it's a small size tote. It doesn't come with a shoulder strap. And, you know, unless you're 5 years old, you're not really going to be able to get this over your shoulder. And I can't really see, whoops, I can't really see any other way that you'd be able to connect the strap to this. And I'm fine with it being handheld. On the sides, you have Tiffany rivets with the Tiffany blue. Nice little decorative touch there. There is the other side, and the handles are fairly thin, but they're reinforced with the leather studs on both sides. So yeah, I'm not going to reverse it right now, but you can see it's a really pretty tan shade. So if you didn't want to have something so bold and metallic, you can keep it on the reverse side and, you know, have it a little bit more low key and just have the accents. I would describe this color as a bronze. There is one that comes in gold and it's a little bit brighter, but I would definitely say that this is bronze. And these are pretty easy to find. You might have to look to find one that's in really good condition. And, you know, they do sell fairly cheap, but I wouldn't pay $200 for one of these if it was really scuffed, damaged, and stained. So, you know, I happened to get lucky and I was able to find this. But I think that if you look hard enough, if you wanted one of these, you could definitely find one that's at a really good price and, you know, in the condition that you'd like. So there you have it. Whoops. Here's the end of my Tiffany housewares and leather goods collection. It's small, but I do like what I have. And as a Tiffany fan, I think that when you can find items like this that are just going to kind of enhance your surroundings, they're really great to snap up if you can. I hope everyone's having a great day, evening, whatever it is for you. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Give me a like, subscribe, and tune in next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.